Microinvestments of Time, from the book Ascend, Path to Personal Excellence. 5 minutes a day doesn't look like much until you stack it daily. Welcome back to the Daily Spark. I'm Chad Mercado. Today we dive into a principle from my book Ascend, and that principle is known as Microinvestments of Time. Time is the one asset every person gets in equal measure, yet the most common complaint I hear is, I don't have enough of it. But often the problem isn't time, it's attention. Microinvesting is about capturing the small slices of time that slip through the cracks and converting them into growth. Take the example of a doctoral student balancing full-time work and night classes. He thought study time was impossible until he tracked his whole day. Together we found 3 10-minute windows: on his commute, during his lunch break, and before bed. Over 5 days, those windows gave him 2.5 extra hours of study. Within weeks, his grades improved and his stress dropped. Nothing magical happened. He simply repurposed wasted minutes. Or consider a single parent passionate about painting. Between work and kids, she felt her art was slipping away. She discovered microinvestment windows. 10 minutes before breakfast, 10 at lunch, 10 before bed. At first, it felt trivial. Just a few strokes of paint each session. But within a month, she had completed a full piece of artwork. The sense of progress lifted her spirit and rekindled her identity as an artist. She didn't have to give up parenting, and she didn't have to give up being an artist. The power of microinvesting lies in consistency. 10 minutes a day becomes 70 minutes a week, or over 60 hours in a year. That's the equivalent of reading dozens of books, writing hundreds of journal entries, or completing an entire certification course. And it's achievable without rearranging your life. Here's the process. Audit your day for transition times, commutes, waiting rooms, coffee lines, or even printer queues. Preload with microactivities. These could be flashcards, podcasts, resistance bands, meditation apps, you name it. Instead of filling gaps with mindless scrolling, fill them with intentional growth. Microinvestments remind us that we don't need giant chunks of time to change. We need small, consistent deposits that compound. Just like investing money, the earlier and more consistently you start, the bigger the payoff. Here's a reflection prompt. Where are your 3 10-minute windows today, and how will you use them? In your daily spark, set a 30-minute daily goal and break it into 3 10-minute deposits. In closing, small but consistent investments turn ordinary days into extraordinary growth. I'm Chad Mercado. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Spark, and I hope you will join me tomorrow when we'll talk about how to protect your prime hours. Until then, I'm wishing you well.